Hello viewers and welcome to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo and today we're here in Walvis Bay where as per usual we bring you your latest news updates, weather tides, and today we also have the mayor of Swakopmund, Dina Namubis, who talks to us about the recent donation of 200,000 Namibian dollars made to about 20 schools within the town of Swakopmund. Do not go anywhere, we'll be right back after the break.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Mulatu.
I'm your host Alan Johannes.
Sit gerus terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Now for your first news story, the African Councillors Social Development Association hosted its first graduation ceremony for about 80 graduates from Walvis Bay. Let's take a look.
We are gathered here in the spirit of compassion, unity and resilience to commemorate a significant moment in the lives of communities that has endured to so much. On Sunday, the 26th of July 2020, a significant part of the Otoya settlement suffered tremendous loss when a fire destroyed homes and the personal belongings of hundreds of residents. To make matters worse, this happened at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has devastating social-economic effect in our country. If I may pause here, colleagues, I'm a member of cabinet. We had no time to rest during that pandemic, 2019. Our weekend was only a Sunday. Every Monday and Saturday, we are just seated at NIPAM, planning for the country, how will we survive? It was very dangerous. We nearly went to knees as a country. Everybody was affected. We could look on death, we could look at people who are in bed. It was bad. So this is the same time when the fire destroyed this area, especially 2020. We have seen many people and the companies coming forward and responding positively to the needs of these particular communities.
It is good to know that the youth of Walvis Bay is being equipped with the necessary skills to help safeguard their communities from future disasters. And now moving on, the SADC Committee of Central Banks Governors meeting was hosted at Strand Hotel in Swakopmund. Let's take a look.
The Honorable Neville Andre, Regional Governor of the Erongo region, and our host today, Mr. Johannes Gavachab, Governor of the Bank of Namibia and Deputy Governor of the Bank of Namibia, distinguished Central Bank Governors from SADC, esteemed Central Bank officials, the Committee of Central Bank Governors Secretariat officials, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It is my distinguished honor to join you today at this occasion of the 57th meeting of SADC Committee of Central Bank Governors. I extend the greetings from His Excellency Dr. Hage Gottfried Geinkop, President of the Republic of Namibia, who is unable to be here due to other pressing national commitments, in whom I am pleased to represent. I wish to thank the SADC Committee of Central Bank Governors for choosing Namibia as a venue for its 57th meeting of the Committee of Central Bank Governors. I hope that you'll find your stay convenient and very rewarding, and indeed that you'd also go out and see more of Namibia outside of Erongo. This meeting takes place at a time when the SADC region, like elsewhere, is confronted with the problem of high inflation and low economic growth. Whereas government and central banks play different roles in the economy and central banks operate autonomously, independent of political influence, there is complementarity between the roles of government and central banks, and we need to ensure that such complementarity characterizes our interventions to optimize outcomes for our economies and our people.
We hope that deliberations were fruitful and will result in positive spin-offs for consumers. And now for your final sports story. Vilro Depenaar emerged victorious in the S4 passenger class, while Loic Bathfield won the off-road division for pickups at the third leg of the V-Power Soccer Moon Rally on Saturday. Let's take a look.
That was exciting. Started off this morning with a good pace, kept it clean, not trying to get any punches or anything like that. So happy with the result and to get to the end. The car worked great. We had a small problem. Do you know what the problem is for the next event to sort it out? Well, it's always you want competition as well. Unfortunately, the car we have is it's in a different spec than the other cars that we competed against today. But yeah, we want competition, and unfortunately, they couldn't do the event. But next time, the last event, especially, all of them will be running, so that will make things interesting.
I'm okay. How was the race for you?
It was amazing. First, want to say thank you very much to all our sponsors for an amazing event. Can't do this without them. Thanks to Shell V Power. It was a short event, unfortunately. We wish it could have been a little bit longer, but it was a really, really amazing event.
Okay, so take us through the different stages that you had. How were they for you?
It was really rough. So the stages consisted of from short ones to quite long ones, quite on our way to Nonidas outside of Sokop. It ranged anything from sand to quite rough gravel. As I said, it was not scraped at all since the last rally, so we had to just deal with what we had. But overall, it was quite tough on the cars, but I think everybody just took it easy. Unfortunately, it claimed a lot of cars. A lot of people didn't finish because of the roads. But yeah, I'm just glad that everybody that finished could finish and that we could finish too.
And on that adrenaline and action-packed note, we have come to conclude our news for today. But do not go anywhere, we'll be right back after the break.
Welkom jullie, mijn naam is Brian Munango en ik is jullie aanbieder voor Gooikolen. Dit is donderdagse sportstrip nou. Einde van hierdie programma zal ik en hoe om Frans te praten. Je m'appelle? Je bent?
Le Jean.
Is dit een onderbroek?
Blijf geschakeld, we zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week.
Gooikolen!
Gooikolen!
Mr. President, Mr. Walvis Benjamin, our new CEO, Ms. Elfrida Stefanis, the Education Director of Erongo Region, esteemed principals and teachers of the Swakopmund schools, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I was deliberately and constructively delayed this afternoon for us to enjoy the beauty of our chambers and for us to network. Can you please give yourself a round of applause? Thank you. I'm never late for my duties in the course. Still can confirm that. But I'm glad at least you enjoyed our chambers. It's really very beautiful in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a firm believer that education plays a pivotal role in our town as a tool to eradicate poverty in our society. Hence, despite the challenges I must boast that our council has prioritized education as well as the well-being of our community to ensure that we are a self-sustainable city. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world," end quote. Therefore, in recognition of this, we have made a deliberate decision to support the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture to ensure that children learn and develop in a constructive environment and conducive environment so that they can become successful and end poverty in our country. Director of Proceedings, please allow me to divert a little bit from the purpose of our gathering today, as I would like to make use of this platform to applaud the most important stakeholders in the education sector. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the teachers and the principals who have devoted their time and destination to ensure that our children are educated and nurtured. I'm indeed proud of the work that you are all doing at your respective schools. Thank you very much, and please keep up the good work. You are at the forefront of our success, our children's success, and we are immensely grateful for all you to continue to do so. Let us please give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Council realized that the schools in Swakopmund, especially the government schools, struggle with the items such as printing paper, textbooks, as well as equipment that could aid towards them providing a conducive learning environment for their learners. This follows the decision to end the School Development Fund some years ago, and when the schools were made free of charge, or the education was made free of charge. As we all know, most of our community members still in destitute, and children come from these homes to go to school. Some do not even have a decent meal at home. They must worry about their stationery and their examinations as well. This is indeed saddening, as the Office of the Mayor also deals with these inquiries on a regular basis. As a result, over the years, we have been donating $1,000 on an annual basis, which was really very little. The donation of $1,000 was to contribute towards the annual prize giving event and its positive impact on the students and staff at the school. The council has decided that it will no longer be able to extend the financial contribution for annual prize givings. However, due to the increase in the number of challenges experienced by the schools, we felt compelled to increase the amount to the value of $10,000. Can you please give the council a round of applause? This assistance will not only benefit one child, but it will contribute to the learning and development of all learners at numerous schools. We are confident that our new support initiative will bring additional opportunities and enriching experiences to your school communities. Thus, our objective is that schools will identify educational needs that will contribute to quality insurance and their respective schools. We want to allocate resources to new initiatives and projects that can have a broader impact on education and community development. Having said that, I would like to urge the principals to please identify materials such as the school textbooks, printing machinery, or stationery that could aid in your teaching. Moreover, it is worth mentioning that as the Council, we have been a key stakeholder to the Ministry as our support goes beyond this donation. The Director can really confirm that. Thank you. Director of Proceedings, I would like to highlight the following assistance that we have rendered to the Ministry. The Mondesa Library, which is situated at the multi-purpose center, was constructed by the Council and is managed by the Ministry. The library is providing resources and services to meet the needs of the community such as education, information, and personal development, including recreation and leisure. Additionally, on an annual basis, Council co-hosts the Career Fair, which enables learners to gain in-depth knowledge and perspective on the available career opportunities. We also provide youth SME training to aspiring entrepreneurs regularly. Through the Junior Town Council platform, learners engage in projects that does not only assist the community but also broaden their knowledge and skills. Council also provided 2 events to build schools which are nearly completion. Currently, the Mayor's Office through the Japanese Embassy is facilitating the donation of renovations and construction of classrooms at different schools. Having said that, I'm also pleased that we are gathered here to donate the amount of 10,000 to the schools in Swakopmund, 10,000 per each school, right? See you. Thank you very much. This donation will be sponsored in kind, and every school is required to submit a quotation with the amount, and Council will pay the amount to the service providers. Do we all agree? Or do you want the 10,000?
Is net ons wat het voel, my broer, van niemand anders sien het. Diskriminasie van die kellers word gehelp van niemand. In 'n sondige lewe gebore in 'n minus. Kan miskien dis hoekom die drugs hierso in die tieners. Even die keller musiek kan toekenning wag en hebben. Bewys dit is myne wat iemand anders wen het. Ek sê nie ek is die beste nie, maar ek verdien erkenning. Of moet ek eers 'n image skryf soos oorlede Lenin? Ons almal ry nog op die gravel saam met ons learners. Is net sommige kinders ry nog op ietsie vinnig. Nou nog brothers wat glo hip-hop is levensdinge. Kom staan maar na de brother Bob, kom op ietsie inne. Van ver af lyk het soos die kringe van 'n usual sinne. Onthou dat's 9 voor hy 1 judging wysvinger. Vergiet van die beat oor die sinne, ek praat vinnig. Sinds in die jeug gaan net begin as dit begin hier binne.
Volkslied, gaan ons nooit saam opstaan. Sjelle prentjie met 'n ander naam. Volkslied, gaan ons dit net so aanvaar. Gaan het nog vir jare herhaal.
Elke krisis het ons ingelyn met 'n vrees. Met hy gedagte gaan het droog of nie droog wees. Ons was te swart vir 'n wit Vaderkeersfees. Nou soos te wit vir scholarships, 'n studiebeers. Ek besit 'n 50-inch color flat screen. Maar as net wit en swart wat ek hierso buite sien. Gaan ons vir ewig net bly, die grade in between. Die liewe gaat verby in my brein like soos 'n routine. En jammer mama, van nou en dan se rou gesange. Is die verrange, ek se pa is vir haar belange. Ek weet nie of my woorde situasies gaan verander, maar Alia gaan onthou as ek nou die so goeie lange. En thuis vertel, nie aard so goed of allegiaal. Sy moet gemakkelijk in het voel, maak die saakie veel. Sy word groot en racism word blootgestel. En môre oor môre wil sy 'n saak by my op jou.
Volks volkslied. Gaan ons nooit saam opstaan. Selfe prentjie met 'n ander naam. Volkslied. Gaan ons dit net so aanvat. Gaan dit nog vir jare herhaal.
Noem my 'n rebel, but never nie 'n politician. Cause my vision is die opposite van hulle mission. Julle force ek moet vote, maar ek soek 'n reason. Hoekom kry my nasie so koud in Jacobedi season? Ha, Mr. President, kom jy betaal die rent? Die van elke sent, ek vra net 1 of 2% van hy wet op vernietings van die kabinet. Laat hulle begin 'n minder 'n slim papa skep. Take any time, SPCA is nog in die nood. En save the Rhino Trust se ondersteuning is al groot. Wanneer maak hulle ook 'n call van die move op 'n shiny met hoop wat die dood baas behoort. Baas praat en julle luister elke woord. Baas vra en julle stryd beantwoord. Maar beloftes word van bo onder toegestoot. Die staatshospitale kom nou nog weg saam met moord. Volkslied wat hier geskied. Maak die saak wat hulle dink van hierdie vial. Hulle gat my wit. Volkslied wat hier geskied. Maak die saak wat hulle dink van hierdie vial. Hulle gat my wit.
Volkslied wat hier geskied. Maak die saak wat hulle dink van hierdie vial. Hulle gat my wit. Volkslied is apart dan nog hier. Volkslied wat hier geskied. Maak die saak wat hulle dink van hierdie vial. Hulle gat my wit. Nie opgee nie. Volkslied. Gaan ons nooit saam opstaan. Selfe prentjie met 'n ander naam. Volkslied. Gaan ons dit net so aanvat. Gaan dit nog vir jare herhaal. Volkslied. Gaan ons nooit saam opstaan. Selfe prentjie met 'n ander naam. Volkslied. Gaan ons dit net so aanvat. Gaan dit nog vir jare herhaal.
Hallo kykers en welkom by vandag se episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Mulatu.
I'm your host Johannes.
Sit gerus terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi. Dit is 'n eer om hier te wees. Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Well, unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's episode, but fear not, you can always check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na for more news, or you can also send us your news tips at newstipserongo.com.na, or you can share with us your story on our WhatsApp and our Telegram. That's at 0811 7040. You can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Alternatively, you can check out our online channel, that's oneup2.com, or you can simply check us out on DSTV channel 285 or on GoTV channel 25. Now, that was all for today's episode. Until next time, it's goodbye.